Hey everybody, this is Neil's Nomenclature. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Drupal and how to really quickly set up a Drupal site through Reclaim Hosting. So first, let's go to Reclaim Hosting. Here we have our domain, so we can populate our site, make it easy for us. So here we can see my active domains. I go to cPanel. And then from here, it's a little bit weird, but you click on My Apps. And then you can see I already have it downloaded, but if you don't have it already downloaded, go to My App or Application Browser in the top right, and then down here you can click on Drupal and install the application. So once that's installed, you can go here and you have 3 different links like usual. We're going to click on our admin link, and you can see that there's not really anything here yet. On my homepage, I do have some stuff set up, but really quickly, I'm going to show you how to set up a new content type and how to populate that with fields. So we're setting up a website that is kind of representative of a school website. It's called Pine Lath. So we're taking in a room, a faculty, a course, and we're populating onto the site. So if we wanted to do that, first we'd hit content type. And in this demonstration, I'm going to be using student. Ignore ignore the recommended. So student, this is going to be the name of the student. And the title field below, it always needs a title field. So whenever they have this little red mark, that means that it's going to be a node. So that has to be populated with some kind of information. You could do this so before you're submitting it, making sure that all of the fields are required or filled out and required. So let's hit save and manage fields. So next, so you see we have this body. I'm just going to delete this because that's just filler. And now we have content types, and content types are basically the subcategories of our or each field is a subcategory of our content type. So real quick, I'm going to show you. So if we have student, what does a student have? They have an ID, a name, and we'll use that for now. I always like to draw it out. So if we're doing student ID, there's only going to be numbers in a student ID. So we can go number integer, and then this is just if we want to copy and paste a text field. Label, so student ID. Great. So the allowed number of values, each student is only going to have one student ID, so we can just keep that at 1. So each student ID is supposed to be 9 characters long, but if you're faculty, it could be less. So I'm going to put 1 and the maximum 10. All right. So now that we have that, so help text, we could just be like, this is the 9-digit ID every student has at PSU. Okay, so now we can save that. And we can do name really quick too. So if we can go down here to text plain, that's just a normal text field. And we can do name, student name. So this is going to be how long or the maximum length the name can be. 255 is long enough for a name, I'm pretty sure. And the amount of names I can just put, some people have more than one name, but so here we can keep that as, we can change that to student name actually. Name of the student. And then we could save it. And now we have 2 fields that we can play around with. So if we wanted to go back to content, we wanted to add content to our page, so you see that I just added all of these. So I add the content, and I wanted to add a new student. I could just put the student's name here, Rick Ross, student ID. I guess it's this isn't long enough, but I can just put in 9 digits. Okay. And then student name, Rick Ross. So that's just less than or equal to 10. Okay. I think that's a little messed up, but because that's not supposed to be like an actual number, that's supposed to be like 10 digits wide. But you can see here that it did the job. So my student ID is 10. But yeah, that's how you populate a Drupal site and get it up and running. So